afternoon. In today's teaching session, we will be going over the 6 steps of charting. At the end of this session, you will be able to list and explain the 6 steps of charting on the standard charting form. Step 1, log in. You will be provided a username. Your username will be the first 4 letters of your last name and the first letter of your first name. So example, my name is Megan Renault, therefore my username will be Renam. Upon logging in the first time, you'll be prompted to set a new password. Your password must have a minimum of 6 letters and 1 number. Here I've used the example Physio1, which meets our requirements. Step 2, look up your patient. There will be a binocular icon to look up. You will select this and you will type in your patient's unique G number. This will be found on your daily assignment sheet. Step 3, we're going to access the documentation intervention screen. On the right side of the screen, you will access the documentation intervention tab, and then you'll find your appropriate discipline. For us, it will be physiotherapy. You're going to select your focus. Examples could be activity mobility, ADLs, range of motion. This is going to be dependent on what you do with your patient. Step 4, we're going to fill in the appropriate sections. So using the function F9 key, you will fill in appropriate sections with the appropriate responses. By using F9, a list that's pre-populated will drop down and you will make the most appropriate selection based on the activity you did. We'll be using a scenario. Mr. Smith ambulated 10 meters in the hallway with a 4-wheeled walker and 1-person assistance. So under the documentation intervention screen, you'll have focus. We'll hit F9 and we'll select activity mobility. We'll then have a tab that might say activity. F9, we ambulated. Next will be location. F9, it was in the hallway. Assistance, F9, 1 person. Assistive device, F9, was a walker. Step 5, after documentation, we want to save. Function key F12 will save. Before you save, you must always review all your documentation. Once everything looks good and it's appropriate and you like it, F12 will save. Step 6, we log out. You must always log out when leaving the computer. After finishing documentation, you never want to leave a computer unattended while logged in. So use the mouse and click the red X in the top right corner twice. X marks the spot to log out. We will now do an activity. I'm going to be handing out a matching exercise, which you'll be giving 10 minutes to complete. Upon completion, you will hand back and we will take it up next session. If there's any questions, I can address them now.